Welcome to the next part of decryption challenge 49. So in this particular part, we'll be seeing the Caesar Cipher Cryptography. So basically, the user enters some message and then we have to encrypt it. So nobody, can decode it. We have to encrypt that particular message based on the user provided shift key. So what is the shift keys basically? Let's say A is number 1 in the alphabets and then the shift key is 3. So basically A should be converted into D. So after A, B, C, D. So the third alphabet should be converted. It should be converted to the next 3 alphabets. So for each and everything, we have to you can enter any number between until 26 to shift it. So then after that, we have to preserve the spaces as it is, and preserve the spaces and all the other punctuations and all as it is without any change. Only the numbers only the letters we have to change on the alphabets. So first we have the encryption function where we have to if the number is greater than 26 or if it is negative, then we have to handle it. So basically whatever the number is greater than, if the number is greater than 26, then we have to try to take the remainder after dividing it by 26. So then that will be the shift number. For example, if it is 29, then we divide modulus of 29 modulus 26 is 3, so we have to shift it by 3 places. Then if it is less than 0, then we have to add 26 to that particular number. Alright, so this is the negative indexing, this is the positive shifting. So now we have a string, and then we have to iterate each and every character. If it is lower alphabet, then we have to if it is A plus whatever the shift is there, that particular shift after A, and then that is the result which gets stored into the shift. Similarly for upper character alphabets, it starts with A, and then whatever that particular shift is there, it adds that shift to the whatever the number of A is there, and then it stores it to the shifted. Or else if it is not in this lower case as well as not in the upper case, then what we have to do is basically preserve, then if it is space, number and all the punctuation marks, you have to preserve it as it is. So we have to directly add it to the result. And then decrypt reverses the cipher by passing a negative. Okay, basically what is happening is encryption is basically converting it into a secret key, and decryption is basically the exact thing. For example, if you have done +3 shift, you have to do -3 shift to get back the original message here. Simple, right? So yeah, then we have this thing, enter the message, encrypt the message, decrypt the message. You have to choose the options, and then if it is option 1, then it goes to encrypt. It calls the encrypt function. If it's option 2, then it calls the decrypt function. If it is not, then it says there is some please run the program, and I'll again select either 1 or 2, and I can run the program. So now I need to encrypt a message. Now I'll select encrypt a message. So I'll have to enter the shift key. Shift key would be 4. A message would be CodeChef. So you can see C has become D. D, E, F, G. So that is the 4th one after C. And then O has become S, and this is the message now. So now I'll copy this particular message, and let me stop it and rerun it. So this time I can decrypt and show it to you. Decrypt by 4. This is my message. You can see CodeChef. So let me submit the program. I hope you have understood the solution. So the test case have passed, and that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.